Hi, my name is Akshay Kadulkar. In last class, we had discussed about the introduction of cost accounting. Okay, so in last class we had covered the introduction of cost accounting as well as the different concept of the cost accounting, means what in by cost, what in by costing, what in by cost accounting, what in by cost accountancy, as well as the objectives of cost accounting, as well as the nature of cost accounting, as well as the scope of the cost accounting. All these things we covered in last class. Okay, so now we will see the functions of cost accounting. So there are functions of cost accounting. In first one is recording, next one is cost analysis, third one is cost control, fourth one is a cost comparison, next one is a quotation, next cost planning, and last one is a providing cost information for decision making. Okay, so these are the functions of the cost accounting. So first one is what's the recording. Okay, so this recording, this is the primary function of the cost accounting, because whatever the cost data in the manufacturing sector or in the industry sector, or in the service sectors, whatever the cost related data, they are recording in the cost book. Okay, so this is the recording for the decision purpose, they are recording for the analysis purpose, or for the cost control purpose, they are recording in the cost book. Okay, so next one is what's cost analysis. So this cost analysis, after recording the data in cost books, they are going to analysis the that cost data. It means what? And they are classifying the cost in direct cost, indirect cost, or the normal cost, or the abnormal cost. Like this they are the classifying. Okay, so this is about the cost analysis. Next one is what? Cost control. So cost control means what? They are fixing one standard cost rate. Okay, they are fixing the standard cost, and after that standard cost they are comparing with the actual cost. Okay, and whatever they are getting is called as what's the variance. Okay, so standard cost means what? They are predetermined. Okay, so they are predetermined the cost. So this is the cost control. Next, cost comparison. So this cost comparison is useful for the management purpose to take the decisions. Okay, so if it is it is useful for the management to take the decisions. Okay, so they are comparing the cost data. Okay, so the actual cost as well as the standard cost, they are comparing the data. So this comparison helps to take the right decisions at a crucial point. Okay, so this is the cost comparison. Next one is what's the quotation. So with the help this cost accounting is preparing the quotation. So quotation means what? It is the estimated cost for the job, or the estimated cost for the work. So it is a quotation. So next one is what's the cost planning. Okay, so this cost planning is also main function of the cost accounting. So for they are making the planning with the help of this cost data to cost control, or the cost for the cost analysis, or for the cost comparisons, they are making the cost planning. And the last one is what's providing cost information for decision making. Okay, so this is important functions of the cost accounting. If the cost data is useful for the management purpose to take the decision. So these are the functions of the cost accounting. Okay, so see in the next slides, so difference between cost accounting and financial accounting. Okay, so some points are there, the differences points are there. So first one is a meaning, second one is a purpose, third one is the information type, fourth one is a nature, users, classification, mandatory, forecasting. Okay, so these are the different basic points for the difference between the cost accounting and the financial accounting. Okay, so now see, first one is a what's the first point is what's the meaning of cost accounting. Okay, so meaning of cost accounting means what? So it is concerned, or it's related to the recording, classifying, summarizing of cost for determination of cost for the manufactured product or the service rendered. So this is the meaning of cost accounting. And what is the meaning of the financial accounting? So financial accounting, it records the financial information about the business to show the correct financial position of the company, okay, at a particular date. So this is the meaning of the financial accounting. Okay, so in the financial accounting they are recording the financial data, financial information they are recording in the books of the account. Okay, so next point is what's the purpose. What is the purpose of the cost accounting? So the purpose of the cost accounting to ascertain the cost, okay, to ascertain the cost of the manufacturer product or the service rendered. Okay, so the purpose of the financial account to prepare the profit and loss account or in the trading account and the balance sheet. Okay, so to show the result. Okay, so this is the purpose to prepare the financial account. So next point is what's the information type. The information type, so which type of information is required for the cost accounting. Okay, so the record the information related to the materials or the labors or the overheads. These type of the information is required for the cost accounting. And for the financial accounting, the in terms of the monetary, okay, so which is related to the monetary means the related to the financial. So this type of the information is required for the financial accounting. Okay, so next point was the nature. So this nature of the cost accounting is it is a estimated price is required. Okay, so but in the financial accounting it is the historical nature. Okay, so financial accounting is a historical nature. So next one is what's the user. So the cost accounting data is internal users. They are there. Internal users means what's the their management they are using, manager using, as well as the employees using, as well as the supervising. So these are the users of the cost accounting. But financial accounting, internal users as well as the external users are using the financial accounting data. Okay, so internal users, so owner of the business or the owner of the company, as well as the management or manager, supervisor, director, employee. These are the using the internal users. And the external user means the government or the income tax department or the bank or the suppliers or the creditors. They are using the these are the external users. These are also using the financial data. Okay, so next one is what's the classification. So in the cost accounting, the cost data is classified. Okay, so as a direct cost or the indirect cost, like they are the classification. Okay, so but the financial accounting they are not going to classify the data. Okay, so this next one point is what's the mandatory. So mandatory cost accounting is not mandatory in all the sector except the manufacturing sector and the service sector. Okay, so in the manufacturing sector and the industrial sector the cost accounting is required, it is a mandatory. But the financial accounting is mandatory to all the sector. Okay, so next point is what's the forecasting. This forecasting in the cost accounting, it is possible theory by the budgets, but the financial accounting it is not possible at all levels. Okay, so these are the basic points of the differences. Okay, so this difference between the cost accounting and the financial accounting. Okay, so in the next slides, so advantages of cost accounting. Okay, so advantages of cost accounting. So these are the advantages of cost accounting. It discloses profitability of activity. Second one is it helps in cost control. Next one is it helps in inventory control. It aids in formulating policies. Next one is it helps in decision making. And last one is what it guides in fixing selling price. Okay, so the first one is what it discloses profitability of activity. So it means what in the cost accounting they are recording the data elements wise, as well as the department wise, process wise, unit wise. Okay, so they are showing the profit department wise or the process wise. They are going to show the or disclose the profitability. Okay, so this is related to the disclose profitable activity. Next one is what it helps in cost control. Okay, so it is also advantages because they are trying to reduce the cost of production and they are increasing the profitability or the maximum of profit. Okay, so it helps in inventory control. So this cost accounting is helps for the inventory control. So there are so many techniques are there to to stock control. So economic order quantity is there, as well as the FIFO method is there. FIFO method is means first in last out, last in first out. So like these methods are there to control the inventory or the stock. Okay, so it aids in formulating policies. So this cost data is very important or is useful for the management for the formulating of various policies. Okay, so it is advantage for the cost accounting. Next, it helps in decision making. So this is also important for the management purpose to take the right decision at the right time with the help of this cost data to reduce the cost of production and increase the profit. Next, last one is it guides in fixing selling prices. Okay, so with the help of this cost data they are trying to fixing the selling prices. Next, see disadvantages of cost accounting. First one is what's absence of ready-made system. Second one, cost differences. Third one is cost data have no usefulness in themselves. And last one is what it is not true of exact cost. Okay, so absence of ready-made system means what there is a no particular system or the techniques to ascertain of the cost. Okay, so there are different they are ascertaining the cost. So this is the disadvantages of the cost accounting. Next, cost differences. Cost differences means what there are so many techniques are there, so many rules and regulations are there, and a different accountant they are using different methods. That's why they are getting the different cost. Okay, cost of the manufactured products. Next one is your cost data have no usefulness in themselves. Okay, so after analyzing of the cost data or after recording the cost data, if the management it is not used in at the right time, then it will not useful the cost data. And the last one is what it is not true or the exact cost. Okay, so these are